All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. It's gonna be another one of those videos, guys, where I try to tread extremely lightly on politics. Now, why do I keep bringing up politics in the first place, you may be asking? Well, the main reason is because that this is a bullion channel, and like it or not, politics does influence economics, not least of including silver and gold. So if you have a favorite contender right now in the American United States election, that was redundant. I'll try to just stick with the data, so don't worry about it. So as of right now, where will gold and silver be come election time? Well, find out shortly. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. Okay, so Jim Rickards has a new article entitled, "How Secure is Biden's Lead?" Now, if you go on to read this full article here, you'll quickly find out which side of the aisle Mr. Rickards sits on. I couldn't care less, honestly, as you know, I just want to get into the meat and potatoes as to what will impact gold and silver. So I'll read a quick and interesting quote from the article here, and it starts by saying, "But getting back to Biden's solid lead in polling, should we just cede the election to him and his VP candidate, who probably be in power within a year? Not so fast. For over 80 years, pollsters have asked two key questions in election polling. The first is, who are you voting for? That's the intention question. The second question is, who do you expect to win? That's the explanation question. The answer to the intention question gets all the headlines. Those are the polling results we describe above. The answer to the expectation question gets buried and is scarcely discussed. But guess what? In cases where the intention and expectation questions have different answers, in effect, I'm voting for A, but I expect B to win. The expectation answer had the correct result 78% of the time. The intention question had the correct result only 22% of the time. And Trump is leading the expectation question right now, 55% to 45% for Biden. So Trump actually is ahead in the polls. You just have to be looking at the right polls. That's key. So don't write Trump off just yet. So is this a shoo-in right now? And if it is, how well will it impact precious metals? Well, I think if Trump wins, we will continue gold and silver's trajectory right now without major interruptions, though there could be a minor reaction around election time. Now, if Biden wins, I think that we'll likely get much more of a risk-off environment with investors seeking safe havens. So that's news on the polling side of things. But what about the more gambly, that's not a word, but gambly friendly side of the coin? Let's take a look at one of our favorite election betting websites that we like to take a look at. It's called electionbettingodds.com by Maxim Lott and John Stossel. You might have heard of John Stossel before. But as of right now, as far as this election betting website is concerned, Biden is still in the lead, and he's pretty much been in the lead on this site since the Ronies hit. And But that's not to say that things are, quite out of the woods yet. As you can see here, Trump is starting to gain on him with a 0.2% increase. Biden has a 0.0% increase. So obviously things, we're not in November yet. We're not even in September or October. So there's a lot of time, and a lot can take place, before the decision is made. But it's pretty interesting to see, pretty much where things stand. But overall, I think stackers have pretty much an all-around upside no matter who wins. But it's just a matter on how much of an upside bid we'll get. But as far as gold and silver are concerned, do you guys think politics has an impact on prices? Let me know in the comment section below, and we can try to figure this one out. But mano y mano. All right, guys, thanks again. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion.